Warning: the following contains material that may be too disturbing to some people. Descriptions of violence, mature situations, and adult themes. This is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
All right, we're live.
Welcome, everyone, to the 44th episode of Megawatts Hornets. And he's still on the ball. All right. We are moving into the evening of April 30th. We're going to say around 7 o'clock or so. But before we do that, I believe we have someone with a recap. Who wants to take it away?
Oh, hey, dudes and duets. This is DJ JJ, and you're listening to 100.7 FM The Circle. No, that's stupid. If I get out of this, I'm really going to have to work on that. Excuse my language. I come back. I come back out here to NOLA to help out some friends, and with their little radio project, and now I'm buried under a ton of rubble. I mean, this really, and frankly, actually, let's be clear, I'm probably already. Let's be real about that. Sure. I guess the only real godsend here is that I'm trapped underneath this building with the sole love of my life. I mean, sure, he's manipulative and controlling, but I can fix that over time, right? I mean, you know what? I didn't even explain to you how I got here. You're going to have to excuse me a little bit. I took quite a bump when the whole building came down, and so the details are a little fuzzy, but I'm going to give it a shot here. So the girls and their crew finally got the radio boat up and running with the help of some... Now, I know how that sounds, but they actually do pretty fine work. Then Sara Bess, with all of that done, decided that it was time to go take over the XM radio station, which is brilliant, by the way. The whole global distribution thing, it's exactly what they need. Problem is, the voice got there first. Well, turns out that was only just a slight hiccup. They were able to convince Zeke to help them seize the station back from the forces of evil. And if the stories are to be believed, they did it nearly bloodless, which is spectacular. I'm not a huge proponent of violence. Then, of course, the crew did some politicking. Something about a star in Queens, I think. To be totally honest, my information stream got a little corrupted about here, and honestly, I wasn't paying super close attention. They did, however, manage to smooth out the rough edges and set up a meeting. I think at a restaurant? I don't entirely understand. I don't entirely know. And that's probably because Zeke and I headed over to the XM station to ensure that, it was up and running correctly. Then, man with explosions walks in, bright flash, certain death for everybody in the building. I'm going to be honest, kind of regretting getting on that plane now. I mean, can you blame me?
That sounds absolutely lovely. I would start with you, but I actually think I'm going to start with someone else. Haley, what are you trying to do as everyone heads off for this meeting? We heard you a little bit, but then you cut out.
I am... I'm taking, like, a vehicle or something, and I'm gonna stay, like, a couple blocks away from the meeting point. I don't trust it. She wants to make sure that the building is visible, but also stay far enough away to where
You're going alone?
She probably would have taken Kat with her too if she was free.
Sorry, it cut out when you said who you were taking with you.
She's probably taking Kat too.
Okay. Sure, Kat's willing to come.
I don't know who else she would take because everyone else is kind of at the she would also probably bring Isabelle actually. So she would bring those two as her primary people.
So what are you telling Isabelle to get her to want to tag along but not actually attend this meeting? How are you doing this approach?
She's just gonna walk up to her and simply be like, arranging this was almost too easy. I don't think you should be on the inside in case something goes wrong. But we need to stay close enough to where we can get there quickly. Make sense?
I mean, I guess so, but... I mean, have you heard anything that makes you suspicious?
Izzy, think about how easy it was to get everyone together to come up with this meeting place without any issue whatsoever.
I mean, I'm not sure I would call it easy personally, but if you're that concerned, I guess we can go. Have you told Skinner how you feel?
You think he'd actually listen to me? It might be
Maybe.
better if it came from you.
Alright, well, I'll tell him where we're going, and that it's just in case, but I'm gonna bring some work with me to do in the car, okay?
That's fine.
Okay.
Kat is coming with you. Kat, for once in her life, is completely sober. I suppose not in her life. She has been sober before, but just, you know. Was that what about her being completely sober? It's not like she gets a benefit from,
No,
Yeah,
I
no.
understand why she's sober. I'm just over here like, what? Get sober.
Weak.
Anyway, no, so you are there. I'd like you to make me an avatar roll, Haley.
Okay. Do I get my Noble and Fear back? Or no?
Yes, sorry, everyone gets their passions back.
Alright, cool. Oh! I'm gonna flip that with my fear.
One second, let me see. You flip it with your fear. What's your fear?
Let me pull up the exact same. Not the exact same, but the thing. It is... Sorry, my thing's loading. Losing my loved ones. She does not
Alright.
trust it at all.
Sure. Well, congratulations. No, you definitely know you need to be here. Something is up. As your solid citizen says that you need to be there, and that is when you see someone making their way from the other side of the building towards the main building, walking briskly. And you know something's up. What are you doing, Haley?
She is going to tell Isabelle to get out of the car.
Why? What's going on?
Just do it.
Okay.
Is there like a notice roll to see if he's carrying like weapons or
Sure.
whatever?
I'll give you a notice roll.
Alright, cool.
Me too, or just her?
You can all take a notice roll.
Okay.
We'll roll for cat. Oh, cat.
She fail?
Oh, 1 second. I need to check her thing.
Uh
1 second. Sorry about that. All right. Yeah, I'm not seeing her things, but we're gonna say she looks at she looks at the guy. She's like, he's got something under his coat. I think it's a bomb. Match success.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
She's
Haley,
going
you
to
are...
once again say, "Get the fuck out of the car."
You're just saying get the
We're
fuck out of the car?
We're out of the car.
Oh, Izzy has
Alright,
been
cool.
scrambling to put her stuff away. As you are there. You are the only one...
I'm the only one in the car.
Oh no.
Hello?
What are you doing? Kat is still kind of struggling with her belt buckle. Isabelle is, putting down the work that she was doing. You are basically the one who can hop out of the car, Haley. What are you doing?
Well, I was gonna hit him with the car.
Nope. He is too far away for you to hit him with the car. He's coming from the other side. The car is turned off.
Okay. She is going to get out of the car, call Joker with her phone in hand and a gun in the other, and be like, as long as he answers it, get the fuck out of there. There's a guy with a bomb about to come in. Cause
Okay.
if we're too far to hit him with a car, we're too far to do anything else.
Well,
Mhm.
you might be able to shoot him.
Well,
Move
yes,
faster than
I
cars.
was going to shoot him, but also give the warning of, hey, if I fucking miss, get out.
I kind of feel like you shooting someone is going to inspire movement in them.
That's true.
Okay, yeah,
Also,
that-
imagine
okay.
the penalty of calling someone to let them know while taking the shot, because you don't have enough time to do both one after the other. You'd have to be doing it at the same time.
Alright. I'm gonna just try and shoot this person then.
I'm gonna set off that bomb,
That's the wrong decision, Caitlin.
Well, I don't know what else to do.
I'm telling you, your solid citizen is saying shooting this person is the wrong decision.
You hit that
Well-
bomb, let's say, at a miracle. Did Haley just blow up the entire building?
In theory, you could stun him by shooting him in the leg, but then there's screaming to deal with.
How close am I to this person?
Alright, you are on the other side of the sort of restaurant. He's coming in from a complete other angle. There's a restaurant between you and this person, but you have seen him. Alright?
Okay, well then.
What I said is it's too far for you to hit the car. You'd have to get in the car, turn around, drive around the restaurant, and then hit his ass. Alright?
Would I be able to, like...
You can give them a warning.
Maybe just screaming would be better than dialing.
Okay. I guess we're screaming. And
What are you screaming?
I guess the most logical answer would be bomb.
All right, so you start screaming about a bomb, and now we are going to cut to the inside. So, Anthony, Darren, Micah, Aoife, Tilly, you have been sitting around with Jake, Raymond, and Cynthia, having a awkward if pleasant conversation. Going to assume that seating is much like I have here. If anyone objects and wishes to be seated at a different sort of spot around a imaginary table that we could just pretend is in the middle here.
Okay.
No, it looks good.
I feel like this spot right here is probably the most uncomfortable spot, but that's okay.
Okay, well then Jake will, switch with you.
What a gentleman.
Yes.
I will argue it is not the most awkward spot.
Fair. You will notice that this spot right here is a little tense and icy also, but Raymond doesn't seem to be moving and is sort of eyeing off anyone else who might want to switch with Micah.
I'm a big girl.
Okay, so it's at this point, well, another figure walks in. You have Haley's voice coming in from over this direction, and then from the other side, I'm going to use an oldie but a goodie. A hooded figure walks in, and he runs at the table. And you can see under his vest, he's got what looks to be a trigger in his hand, and he is strapped as he is charging at the table.
Son of a bitch.
So, we're going to pause right there for a second. We're going to go over to another little corner of the world where two other people, this individual and this individual, are relaxing and having a probably awkward conversation in a middle of a radio station.
So, how you been?
I've been better.
Yeah. Sorry, I did intend to come back for you. They just, I guess, convinced you to help first. I don't.
Look,
What?
It's okay. As he looks up, as he sees someone else walk in, and you see his eyes go wide, and you see as Zeke grabs you and throws you down as there's a terrible explosion. Jake, I need you to make me a fitness roll, plus 30.
Okay. Fitness roll, huh? I don't have any. Okay, I guess we're going straight up and down. Ability. Oh, that's not even close to being right. Here we go. Ability. Roll for it.
Oh.
That's rough.
That's rough, bud.
That is rough.
Can you flip it?
What are your things?
I don't think I can flip with any of my passion. Let's see. Dishonesty, keeping my promises, and failure, self-failure. None of that feels right. Do I have any other
Fail to
options?
survive the
You
bomb.
could
That's a stretch.
Damn it.
You made a promise to Haley and Izzy that you would help them. If you die, you can't help them.
Yeah, you're breaking that promise.
Ooh, that's
That also
That's
kind
a-
of sounds like failure.
yeah. That does kind of sound like. Oh,
Neither one
wow.
of those apply.
Y'all are really good at this.
Yeah. Hi.
That's how we
You're
survived this
talking.
long.
Yeah, no. There's a whole story I'll tell you later. Oh my god, it
Alright.
was so dumb.
We've had to
You
convince
stretch a
Brandon
lot,
to keep
but,
us alive more than
Uh,
once.
yeah, assuming we can make that stretch, and I don't think I have anything else I can futz around with. Assuming we can make that stretch, can I use my noble passion?
Sure, you may.
Okay.
Noble passion is done. I'm assuming you flip that to just say flipped with my noble.
Yep.
And so that makes it a success. As you do that, so you are able to sort of, pull yourself in close to Zeke as the blast wave rips him apart.
Okay. No, that's not okay. That's not okay. I'm a mess. And covered in his blood, probably. Oh no.
Yeah. So he
Weih.
doesn't. Yeah. We'll get back to describing just exactly the position Zeke is in
thanks.
this burned and broken out building as we go to everyone else. So because of Haley's warning, you all have a little extra time to possibly decide to act. So. I'm going to tell everyone a thing. It looks like this guy is probably going to set off a bomb in your vicinity. That may be very, very dangerous.
Yeah.
You probably have people here that you care about. And there are such things as shifts. If someone would like to, say, play human shield in some fashion, they may gain or add some sort of shifts to other people. There may even be a possibly secret thing that could be done that may be very heroic. If anyone wants to attempt a knowledge roll to figure it out.
I
Sure.
want the knowledge roll. Where's my knowledge? I have that, don't I? I don't. I'm just a stupid bitch. I hate it here.
That's what Raelyn's been telling you this whole time.
Oh no!
My God! Get it out of the way, Darren. Get it out of the way.
Get it? Fix it. Fix it.
How can I fix that? I can't fix a 100.
God, he's
Re-roll it.
not a thought between his eyes, man.
Anthony, are you making a roll?
I mean, I pressed a button. Yes.
Holy shit.
Oh.
God damn.
All right.
Woo!
He said knowledge. I have to roll with a base.
I got a match success, by the way.
Oh, hell yeah! Damn it! Why am I stupid?
Man, that's what Raylan's been trying to tell you this whole time.
Shut up!
I love you so much.
No, you don't! Damn it! Nothing I can do will fix this. Why couldn't it have been a secret?
You can't re-roll a 100, can you?
Yeah, you
can
can.
re-roll a 100.
Yeah.
You just can't flip it.
I don't know that anything I
can't
have
flip the mat.
would apply on a knowledge roll. Being a victim,
Well, what do you?
one for all, helping my friends. That's the
My
one I would
brother,
choose.
you're sitting next to your friend. You're helping him if you figure this out, and you're a victim of a bomb. I think you got two covers.
Sorry, all three of those apply.
It's a knowledge roll.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out how to
It
help my
doesn't
friends.
matter.
The roll type doesn't matter. It's situational, my guy.
All right, noble. I'll burn noble. I really don't like leaving a 100 on there because last time there was a 100 rolled that affected me. I died. So,
It made me dead.
If I could burn my noble and re-roll it, I will. Hang on, I'll type. That's better.
There it is.
All right. So, Darren. You understand that you could, if you needed to, probably shield someone from a blast like this. If you interpose yourself between another individual, you can give them up to 30 extra points on their fitness roll to see how much damage I'm going to give them. For the penalty of that negative against you. Because you will be the human shield.
Okay.
You've been processing that. I've been doing it.
Anthony is already off and running towards someone. You see Jake move to cover Aoife. Raymond is moving to cover Micah. You have two choices.
Cynthia or Tilly?
You have... Yeah.
Tilly,
Unless you want to double up on someone.
Joanne, unless you got a match success, like, I snapped to it instantly. There was no reaction timing. I'm there. You would still be thinking unless you got a match success.
Yeah.
I'll cover Tilly.
Oh, damn. Okay, never mind.
You go to cover Tilly?
Yeah.
Can I attempt to pull Raymond under the table?
You can try, but the vest goes off. Micah and Tilly and Aoife, I would like all of you to roll fitness.
Great.
Plus 60.
Oh boy.
Holy shit!
You're welcome.
Oh, and I have a thing for that? This is great. This is a great day.
Oh, thank you.
Where?
I'm glad I just had to
I
explode
don't
for
have the
that great day.
macro. Damn it. Is there any way to put in the stuff? Probably not. You said a plus what? 60?
60.
60.
Uh-huh.
Fitness. Yes?
Darren will need to make me a... Darren, you'll need to make a regular fitness check.
I don't know how to do this.
I can't.
With
I
that
can't.
big of a shift.
You guys had a plus 60, right?
I match success.
All right. Tilly
I'm
is
super-
perfectly
I
fine.
see what it is. So mine's 45 versus 105. Gotcha. Oh, that's fine.
It's good. It's fine.
A regular fitness check, you said. Can I use my identity or no?
Yeah.
It looks like mine's well, my target is 50, regardless of any shift.
All right.
1 second.
Nice.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Darren, you come away with this as you are shielding Tilly. You are pretty good. I mean, you got a little bit of shrapnel in you. Micah, you see as Raymond gets something deep in his shoulder. Cynthia is impaled with something. You guys, I want everyone to make me a notice check.
Yep.
What am I doing that for? I have good shit.
What's a match failure?
You are too busy
Oh,
looking at other
shit.
things.
He's in shell shock.
That's an 80 versus an 87, by the way.
All right. None of you can see Anthony.
Even Tilly?
Yeah, even Tilly.
Oh, even Tilly.
You don't know where he
Oh
went.
my God.
He's just gone.
Oh my God.
I'll start.
You don't regret that soldier training now, do you, Joker?
I'll start screaming out for him. Anthony! Anthony, where are you? Is everybody okay?
Yeah, no, Tilly is pushed past Darren and is like screaming for Anthony.
Oh.
Oh no. Anthony covered somebody, right?
Yes, Anthony
did.
covered somebody.
Like one of ours, right? He didn't cover
Oh
the
my
bomber,
God.
did he?
No,
He covered
he
the
covered
bomber.
the bomber.
Fuck! God damn
My
it!
heart sinks.
Yeah, I
And that's when, Darren, you remember that there's another way that people would deal with grenades in trenches. You didn't cover your friend. You jumped on the grenade. It's way more effective, way more lethal.
God damn it, Anthony.
So is he just like goo now?
I mean, I am sure that if
probably
you took
covered
some
in
time
Anthony.
to identify body parts, you will find parts of Anthony. But you have to remember they're mixed with parts of Bomber Guy.
Yo, can I look for his pick?
I will kill you. You will die.
What do you mean? I'm sifting through body parts. I'm not.
Yeah. So you can do that as you also see that Cynthia Neal is sitting there, kind of freaking out.
Who is it? Oh, Cynthia. Okay, so screw the body parts right now. There's panic.
Tilly, get on the phone and call the police. Darren, go outside and see if you can flag anyone down.
Yeah, okay,
I
okay.
don't know how much good the police are gonna do, but okay.
Aoife, Jake, go see if there's anyone else in the building.
Jake nods and goes there, looking at Aoife, seeing if she's going to come with him.
Going to. I'm assuming that this is about when Haley and Izzy hit the door.
Oh yeah, no. Haley and Izzy have already probably hit the door. You know, with as she hears Micah commanding people. Raymond and Cynthia seem to be the only two people who are in some way injured.
Is Jake miraculously not hurt?
Yes, Jake is miraculously not hurt, but that's more because he passed his fitness roll.
Okay.
He tackled Aoife to the ground, and the explosion more went over him. You know, like his shirt's probably a little torn up. You know.
I was just wondering if the shrapnel was supposed to be him and it ended up with somebody else. Anyway. Yeah, well, Aoife will go and look through the building, and Izzy's probably going to try to triage wounds. Probably starting with Cynthia if she's freaking out.
So, describe to me
freaked out persons try to rip things out of their bodies that really shouldn't be there, but then they make holes that bleed more, so...
Sure,
alright. She's going to try to use her channel to heal the wound and draw the shrapnel out without leaving a big gaping wound behind.
Alright. Are you making the roll, or?
Oh, yes, sorry. I was waiting for you to tell me what to do.
Alright. Alright, odds are even.
Oh god. Odd, I guess. Damn it!
It does not seem to work.
Gotcha.
Would you like to just roll regular medical stabilize on her?
That's gonna suck, but I guess I have to. Unless, Raylan's not there, right?
Reylen isn't there now.
Gotcha. Oh, Tilly can
It
roll
isn't
medical,
a taboo for you to bandage a wound or provide basic first aid.
though.
All
Okay.
right.
If it's, I can also do a medical.
Billy, did you want to try to do first aid to Cynthia?
Sure.
All right, you're really low. I can barely hear you.
Damn it. Hold on. We'll just put it back up to where it was. Alright. Is it better?
You're still really quiet. You sound very far from your mic.
Okay, hold on. Hello?
That's a bit better.
Okay. The sound in the house, like, goes around a lot, and I was afraid it was picking up background conversation.
There.
I boosted you.
I appreciate it. Damn
It's
it!
no longer your obsession. Are you flipping that?
Ugh. Yeah, I haven't used anything, I guess. Noble, feeling I can make a difference.
All right.
Yes.
Say flip to success with Noble. As you manage to patch up Cynthia's wounds, as Rampant is kind of just standing there, like putting his hand over a bleeding shoulder.
Oh my god.
Izzy will try to help him next.
All right.
Yeah, Micah, like, she's not messing with the wound because she doesn't want to make it worse, but she's kind of, I guess, like, checking on him.
He's being very stoic and silent, you know, being unable to talk.
Oh, that's right, Raymond.
Okay.
Even through odds.
Odds again?
Hey.
Hey.
All right. Yeah, no, you are able to heal up Raymond as he sort of, you know, gives you a nod of thanks. As Cynthia goes, where is Anthony?
Yeah, where is he?
He covered the bomber. I think.
Getting a free pass spell hollow, that's where, unfortunately.
He's dead?
Yeah.
Did you plan this? She says, looking at Micah and Aoife and Tilly.
No.
No.
So you swear that wasn't one of yours?
Absolutely not.
That isn't what we do.
I would not ask one of my people to sacrifice themselves like that. It is a cruelty.
Fine. Well, then I think whoever is your enemy has made your point very well. What is it you need? So you get the feeling that Cynthia is probably really on your side right now.
A platform and help to try to convince the world that magic should continue to exist, because this asshole, the voice, is trying to ascend and delete adept magic from the world. That's his whole goal.
Well, I can't say that I normally would have much really cared about that kind of things. I think I've had my fill of ascension rituals for most of a lifetime. But, pissing in this guy's punch sounds like a grand idea right now. So you need distribution. You've got distribution.
Thank you.
I can put you in touch with a whole bunch of artists. Let me get my phone. And she looks at her phone, and she's like, I may need a new phone. You mind if we go somewhere that isn't so exploded?
Yeah, I think that would be good.
Alright. So, we're gonna cut back there to Jake! Jake.
Yeah.
You are there with Zeke. He is laying on top of you. What are you doing?
Is he conscious?
You don't know. Are you shaking him, moving him,
Yes, probably just slightly. Actually, probably vigorously.
He's groaning. He's making noise.
Okay. Gonna be honest. Not exactly the way I pictured you on top of me, but at least you're alive. Kind of. We should probably leave.
You see there is a huge pole that is shoved through him. From the
Through
back,
him
impaled.
and through me. I assume.
No, not through you.
Oh.
You missed you.
Oh. Okay. No. Tell me what to do. Go get help? Does it stay here? I slept through first aid class. I don't know what to do. Okay, I'll try something. How bad is is there any way to evaluate this? How bad is he a goner? Am I just
you have no fucking clue.
Fuck.
You don't.
God
If you don't have provide medical.
Nope. Nothing. All
You
right.
have heard that stories that Micah Bates, the woman that you follow, can do wondrous things.
Yeah, but how true are those stories?
Everyone seems to believe them.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna try to, I guess, pick him up, and take him outside. Find a car. I got to get him to Micah. I don't know where Micah is. Do I? I do. The restaurant. Yeah. Can I try to get him to a car of some sort? Find a car, something intact.
All right, you're trying to move him? Make me a fitness roll.
Sure. Alright. Trying to see if there's... No, there's not. Fitness it is. Yep.
All right. He's groaning as you're moving him. It's careful.
Sorry. How messed up is this station? I assume there's an explosion.
Yeah, no,
But
it looks
it's
like
no
most
longer
of the
standing?
equipment in there is kind of, toast.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So let's get him outside.
Yeah, Steph may be sending you a signal.
Okay, I don't know.
All right,
what that
Tilly,
means.
I need you to make me a 10 violence check. By the way.
Fucking great. Hold, please.
As you dig through the
Oh, that's
viscera,
not gonna hit. That's gonna fuck her up a little bit right there, but yeah, I find nothing, I'm sure. Damn it, hold on. Hello?
hello?
Okay. Did you say something to me about the Brissera?
Yes! You are the one who's insisting on searching for the pick!
Yes! And I failed! I failed horribly!
Yes, you did fail horribly. 10 violence.
Not gonna happen, bud.
Yes, it is gonna happen.
No, I understand it's happening. I'm saying that she only has 4.
You gotta make a roll.
I forget that roll. How do I do that?
Defend with fitness? Is that right?
Yes, she defends with fitness or something that would defend with violence.
I have a fitness. I do. Son of a bitch! Ugh. I guess I'll just cold roll it again. I don't have a macro. I don't know how to do it.
You click your face and you do ability roll, fitness.
I'm aware of that one.
You're just making a fitness roll.
Uh-huh. I don't think we've ever seen a 10. A 10 check.
She wants to dig through the aftermath of an
I wanna-
explosion.
Oh, I get it, dude.
I want to
I
dig
get
through
it.
gross.
Um,
With who now? Fitness. Oh, it's so bad.
All right,
So
fight,
bad.
fight, freeze.
Oh.
He just fucking vomits everywhere.
Just goes fucking down.
Fight,
Let's-
flight, freeze.
Let's just do freeze.
Good. Okay. So no, you cannot search for the pick anymore.
Okay.
You
That's valid.
you realize
That's
you are
valid.
digging through your friend's dead body.
I tried.
Everyone else is basically it would have been in a violence check for everyone, but then again it's so sudden that and it's over, like, you know.
yeah.
Anyway. So back to Jake. Sorry, we had someone who was, you know.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I've just been sitting here trying to figure out what Steph was hinting at, and I think I know, but Jake has not gotten a single number from anybody here. He's only been in town for. He probably can contact Micah.
You know Izzy's phone number and
And Haley's.
Brandon was very adamant that Jake had lost contact with the both of you. That you both had dropped off the map.
Yeah,
How
I'm going to
weird.
assume that you guys had some sort of cell phone change that for there.
Oh,
but-
okay.
Then
Otherwise,
can
y'all would have
I-
been one of my first calls. But I do think Jake would have a contact, if not Micah, somebody in Micah's organization, as he had been working with them.
Sure.
So,
Well, the other, no.
what?
I mean, if you want to call Haley and them, you can say that you've picked up their phone number, you know? Like, I'm assuming they would have given you their phone number. I can also
Okay.
assume that.
All right, that's fair. Sure. Then let's make a call. Let's call Haley.
All right, Haley, your phone rings.
Pick it up. Hello?
The station. Guy, vest, explosion, Zeke's dying. I need help.
We're on our way.
Hurry, please. They're coming, Zeke. Just hang on. Just a little bit longer. Please, baby. Just a little bit longer.
This may or may not be a stupid question, Brandon, but if I rolled Solid Citizen, would I get there faster?
Faster, no.
God damn it.
Unfortunately, because you had 2 solid citizen calls and they are a equidistant apart, you are at the spot where, you needed to be to do the most good.
Okay.
Let's see. Your warning, let someone save everyone.
Yeah.
Who's taking care of Tilly, who is obviously breaking down right now?
I guess I am if no one else is.
Just on her knees in Viscera being ignored.
I think Izzy's probably being tugged out the door right now, or I would have said that she would have tried. But
Yeah, no, Haley has to get Izzy over there, so I can't do much here.
And Darren's just sitting there,
Darren has no thought.
pouring one out for Javi, just like
Pouring one out for Javi.
Well, okay.
He's just opened the beer taps.
He's definitely in shock for sure. Somebody was telling us things to do, like go outside and try to flag somebody down. So I'm probably trying to do that just to.
Michael was giving you busy work to do, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. Go do something, don't freak out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tilly was like, I'm going to search the Vitra. That's a great way to freak out. I'm freaking out! Okay. Alright.
Yeah!
So, what is Micah doing to calm
Therapist.
Tilly down?
We're gonna do breathing exercises.
Okay.
And we're gonna do no, that's probably not a good thought. We're not gonna do that one.
I now want to know what it is.
No, it's not Mercedes.
It's like a.
It's the name 5 things, name 3 things, name 2 things, right?
Yeah.
Name something you can see. Parts of Anthony.
What's something you can smell? Parts of Anthony.
Parts of Anthony. What's something you can
all of you.
Anyway, we are going to
pull her outside. We're gonna do some breathing exercises.
Alright, okay, you've pulled her outside and done some breathing exercises. She will be able to calm down. Meanwhile, Jake, you are there next to Zeke as the car pulls on up and Isabelle is able to jump out.
Help, please. You have to help him.
Izzy, even or odds?
oh, sweet Jesus. Evens?
All right.
Hey, yo.
Hey.
Oh yeah, no, you are able
hell
to go in there. You are able to ease the, rebar out of his back. Oh, and he's like, I can feel my legs. Holy shit, I can feel my legs. As you kind of realize that the rebar was in at an angle and it had clipped his spine.
Dang.
Who? I don't. What? What? Zeke is. What happened?
It's gonna be okay. Take some breaths.
No.
Isabelle just healed someone in front of your fucking eyes. That's unnatural. We're gonna say 5. Jake?
A natural 5?
Yeah.
Ugh. Well, I am a skeptic and I can't explain that. I don't know how, but I can.
Roll me skeptic.
It's like
Yeah.
a collapsible rebar and some paint. Or what?
Boy,
God damn it.
it's times like this I'm really glad like all of my identities are so low.
Hey, yo.
Dang.
Danny hardened into natural as you're like, yeah, that it's a thing. It's probably just some medical shit. Don't worry about it. So, where are you all going?
I you have to get me to the boat. If this was the voice, it just took out a huge part of whatever you guys were trying to do.
Oh. Okay. I mean, the boat's in the water now. It's offshore, but we'll figure it out, I guess.
I mean, unless you need me somewhere else, that seems to be the most effective place for me to be.
Yeah, he's got that right. That is a very effective place for you to be.
Okay. Is Zeke still not in great shape? Like, is it just that one nasty wound is handled?
Oh,
or is
he's
pretty much fine?
I'm assuming you healed the pretty much nasty wound with that.
Yeah,
You didn't declare what you were doing, but yeah, no, you healed that one. He's banged up. He's not in the best shape.
Gotcha. All right. Well, let's get to work then. We'll drive you out there right now and regroup with the others back at the base.
All right. So everyone is able to gather at the base. You have all survived the voice's attempt to kill and defeat you.
Not all.
Okay. All right. Everyone who didn't rush a person with a bomb vest survived, okay?
Yes, thank you,
Thank you,
Javi.
Javi.
Thank you, Javi.
Anyway. So. Cynthia is going to get off her phone and say, okay, I've gotten everyone I can and told them to blast out whatever information you give, whatever broadcast you're doing, it's gonna go viral. All right? More than viral. Super viral, all right? Got people all over the world who are gonna see this thing. Do you have things to put out there? Because we can't get anything out there if there isn't a message.
Hashtag I believe in magic.
We gotta get it trending, you guys.
You mean like the song?
No, trending like on Twitter. Hashtag. Yeah, hashtag trending.
In a young girl's heart. That was almost
that you,
one
Sarah?
of my tracks, by the way.
Huh? Oh, that was, I think, me and Joanne.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah!
Yeah, no one did that song.
I tried to. It wasn't working.
Oh. I'm sorry. That song alone would have been a petty
would've been-
milestone.
I mean, I guess we can sing it live.
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean,
Yeah!
if you want to, live singings on Discord are usually not good.
Horrible.
Discord delay is a thing.
We just all sing in a round at that point.
No,
It goes downhill.
Cynthia
Everybody
is-
turns off their shit.
Cynthia's actually going to suggest to Micah Bates that that's something that they try to put together. A cover between them and Micah and everyone else. In fact, if we could, get other people singing, we could make a huge video of like a whole bunch of people, singing "Do You Believe in Magic?" Like all those celebrities like sing, like the Imagine by
Yeah, you could basically do like a massive TikTok like Stitch sort of situation.
We
where
are the-
everyone's singing together.
All right, I'm gonna have her come with me to wherever the party of bards was working.
Sure. That's going to be a very interesting, encounter.
It definitely is. On the way back, can I have sent Angie a text message to come and check on Ray?
Sure, yes. In fact, as you get there, Angie runs on up and is almost like, "Ray, oh my god!" And he's like, "I'm fine." He doesn't say I'm fine, of course, but, Hansley's like, I'm good, alright, She leads him away. Mime's like for a beer, like he wants a drink.
Me too, Ray. Me too. All right. Well, we have some stuff prepared. That's good, and we've got another thing in the works. So that's great.
So, who would like to start? If everyone would please start listening to the if you're not already watching the stream, I shall begin
Oh god, why me first?
because it randomly selected you first.
I hate it.
Actually, it randomly did someone else first, but I wanted to put your name up there. So instead, there we go.
I hate
The
it.
world is a crazy
Take it
place.
away.
We don't always have the best odds. That's when we need to have faith and let the universe work for us. Fortune smiles on those willing to bet. And Eris loves seeing the world face their fears, even when you know it's going to hurt a little bit. My heart was heavy when I was introduced to magic. I was feeling lost and trying to be somebody I couldn't, trying to stray from myself for the sake of everything else. I thought this was all I could do to make things happen, to make a difference. But I found a different path with a little help from a friend. She told me that if I wanted to make that difference, I had to find a better way to do it than being the shrinking violet I was. And with the way the world frazzled me into panicked choice, she was completely right. She helped me find the right magic for me. She gave me a guiding light. She gave me this amazing chance to do better. Now I can stick up for those around me, and for myself. And if you have ever felt like you were beneath it all, lost, afraid, then you know how hard that can truly be. Magic is allowing yourself not to hold back. It's digging deep within, farther than you ever thought possible. It's finding the strength deep within your heart and bringing it forth to do inconceivable things. Take risk. Take action. Take life into your own hands. Magic gave me the strength to do so. That's the wonder of magic. It can bring us out of the dark and into that glorious sun to shine our brightest. Because I have magic, I can face the world. I am confident in my ability, no matter what crazy odds the world may throw at me. My mind is not clouded by constant doubt, but searching for the next amazing opportunity to do better, to face my fears, and to celebrate life.
Any thoughts, comments, or shall we just continue on to all of them?
That was really good. I liked it.
It was really nice.
Stop it! Body bag, body bag, body bag.
Yeah, no, it was very body bag, but fair. We're going to continue on with Haley's address.
Have you ever awoken to see your slumbering loved one's face next to yours? And you felt the immense power of love for your partner? I'm sure a lot of you have. That, my friends, is magic. Magic isn't just about wands and wizards or fairies. It's about that intense love you have for your partner, the joy you feel when you hold your first newborn baby, the hope that you feel and cling on to and refuse to let go of because you'll have nothing left. Those are just a couple of examples. History shows us that our passions drive us to make our choices. This is why anger sparks a rebellion, why we're so willing to sacrifice everything for our friends and family. The human body itself consists of so many different cells and nerves that it's unfathomable. We, as people, embody magic. The unique knowledge that is held in historical sites is absolutely astounding. When Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. decided to give a speech to all of the people about having a dream, it sparked a movement to end segregation and counter prejudices. His influence is still active today because of all the energy that was poured into his speech and all of his followers. People today search for where he stood and spoke to the people just to feel the knowledge, strength, and remembrance of that fateful day. When I was a child, I had a deadbeat father. He left me and my mother when I was young. It was myself and my mother against the world. She was all I needed. I was a happy-go-lucky person. A few years went by and I started making friends. A few more years passed and I moved from home and started college. I saw my best friend Isabelle living her life to the fullest. But one night on my way home from a study session, I was ambushed by the man who was known as the Baton Rouge Butcher. He cornered me in an alleyway, blocking any chance of escape. I was captured and taken to a shed in a secluded area. When I awakened, I was covered in darkness, heard the desperate cries and pleas of the people around me. I waited until he opened the shed to attack. It was the others around me that kept me going. I knew they needed me, and I hung on to hope that I would get us all out. I fought tooth and nail, and he was tired and bloodied on the ground. We found more help and were saved. From that point forward, I knew I was stronger than I seemed. The history of this city has had some light as well as dark times. A church that we hold here and many have visited holds a tomb of an unknown slave. That church holds the embodiment of a tribute to the enslaved people over 100 years ago, being caged for only a few hours from some sick, torturing, sadistic man had me reeling over a few hours. Remembering times like those are why I strive to be better, to make this world better. It's why I am the way that I am. Why I enjoy wholeheartedly pushing forward and giving aid to others so they never have to feel helpless. The magic of knowledge, hope, everything that is the human body itself kept me going. The voice of the people has said that he took magic from the world and we didn't even notice. But he's not seeing the bigger picture. Magic can't be undone. As long as there are people, there is magic.
Alrighty then.
Good stuff.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that
good
was
stuff.
amazing.
Yeah, minor thing. Hey, Caitlin, you were never taken by the Baton Rouge Busher. You kicked him over
Well,
into a
listen.
cat. It's okay that you embellish the story. It's perfectly fine. I was just letting you know. Haley knocked him over when he was kidnapping her, and he crushed a cat in a that he fell on top of.
Yeah,
That's
that's
how
not as
you
good a
got.
story.
It's not as good a story. Yeah.
My version's better.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, well, no, you do realize
Yeah,
that if he didn't crush that cat, he would have killed her, right? You know, Joanne?
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Do you know what he was,
Both are bad.
Joanne?
And while Joanne contemplates death, Quicksilver by Tilly Welsh.
I hate it. Goodbye.
All right, well, then we skip it.
No, I did too much work on it.
Okay, all right.
Play it.
I don't want to get his stream copyrighted for the music, so
That's valid.
we're gonna skip. So you guys, we have done cover songs by 3 different people. None of them mentioned magic. Therefore, they are all being lumped together as just, other things to play when you guys aren't playing your things. So it is a petty objective. I would, all 3 of you give yourself a pat on the back, for doing cover songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. The stream really wanted you to play that damn song.
I just wish we had more time. We just need people to believe. It's real, Magic. True love's first kiss, or seeing someone you care about, a really great task or challenge you overcame. That feeling you felt inside you was magical. It's the only way to describe it. And we have this lunatic going around insisting that it's not real. We all know it is. Day to day, it might feel that things are bearing down on us, but you know what? That's it. Get the tape rolling real quick. This is gonna be rough.
This is my ingredients.
I took a look around and it felt like no one was home. Something burning bright I couldn't see. I turned to look, but there wasn't music starts to play. It's when the music stops the time. There's an emptiness inside my mind. When the music's out, it's when I'm finally free. I can't stop saying I can't make it alone. It won't be easy to move on. I have to take my own road wherever I go. There's a voice inside my head. All magic isn't dead, and it fills me with desire. It makes me sing like no one else. When the music starts to play, it's when the magic stops the time. There's an emptiness inside my mind. And when the music's out, it's when I'm finally free.
The world is a crazy place. We don't all.
All right. That's probably better. You call that Anthony's eulogy?
Oh, man. It was so good.
We are not okay.
So good, Javi.
Next up, we have Aoife's assessment.
Okay. Let's get something clear, like right off the bat, though. I'm not a great speaker. I actually don't like talking that much, so sorry, but you're just gonna have to bear with me. Look, I make stuff, okay? I make art, and I do what I can to bring it to life. That's just how I'm more comfortable communicating. In fact, shameless plug, you can go and find some of my art on the Circle's website. But here's the deal. Art is really great at telling somebody how you feel about something. It's pretty awesome for spreading a message out to people. But it's usually got to come with like a message attached to it. So I'm doing my best to attach a message here, I guess. So my friends here at the Circle gave me this sort of basic prompt I'm supposed to answer, which is, what does magic mean to me? I mean, it's life. It's everything. All right. What's that supposed to mean? It's simple enough to me, really. People's whole personality, their outlook, like how they deal with the world, it's all based on their memories, like what they've experienced. You go through something beautiful, and it changes you. You go through something awful, well, that changes you too. Weird thing is, though, that sometimes you go through awful things, and it brings out the best that a person can be. Sometimes it just makes them bitter and nasty. Just something I've noticed. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, magic. So I'm basically saying that's all there is to it. Magic is just found in all of our memories, and in making new ones too. I was a really lonely person for a long time. I'm really not that easy to get to know. Like I said, I don't like to talk that much. And I spend all my time in an art studio, splattered with paint or clay or with a big welding shield over my face. Look, not that approachable, okay? I just got used to the idea that I was going to be alone with my thoughts and my art until I met someone who really turned my whole world upside down. He was nice and friendly, and even though I didn't feel like I had much to offer, he encouraged me. We became friends, and he pulled me out of a really dark place. He got me to go out and to meet more people and make new friends, and eventually we fell in love. And to anyone who ever really doubts that magic's a thing, just think about moments like that in your life. Haven't you met someone and felt like they just get you, even though you've known them forever, right? But you haven't, though. You just met. Haven't you ever fallen in love and felt stuff so powerful and all-consuming that if you tried to explain it to someone, they'd just sort of laugh at you. And then you just have to shake your head at them, I guess, and say, like, you don't get it yet. Those moments take a person, and they transform them into something new. Just like you take material and you transform it into art. Something better and more complicated and more than it was before, even though you didn't really add anything to it. Magic is experiencing and having the capacity to grow and change in response to things that are happening around you. Maybe even to bring new life or new creations with meaning and impact into the world because of the things that you remember and the things that have happened to you and the things that are happening to you right now. It lets you become something that you need to be for yourself and for other people. So yeah, that's where magic is. Don't really get what's so complicated about that, but there you go.
Fucking love Aoife so goddamn much.
Yes.
This is why she is Ray's favorite fucking person.
I was really sitting here like, oh yes, this is very Aoife. I'm here for it.
She's just like, I don't understand why you're dumb, but here's the fucking fact.
I'm sure
They're like,
your
listen up,
sister
idiot.
will. I'm sure your sister, who is taking care of you and killed for you, will enjoy the fact it's like, oh no, I love this other person.
Listen, did I mention Aoife in the thing? No, I fucking didn't. So she should
Yes,
be
but
appreciative.
you just said she was your favorite person. Anyway, I'm
I
joking
meant
around.
one of my favorite.
All right. So 100 Bad Days from Tilly. Again, we are not doing the covered music because no copyright on the stream. All right. And God Bless the Broken Road was the first one that was submitted. So between the two of you, Tilly and Haley, you can fight. Which one of you is the one who got that point, and which one of you is the one who didn't get that point and wasted their effort? That's up to you guys. I'm joking, of course. They were all lovely. You can listen to them on the website that doesn't exist. And here we go with Isabelle's invocation.
When did we decide to stop believing in magic? Why was that ever okay? Look, when we were kids, we all knew the truth. Magic was real and waiting for us, always just around the corner. We yearned for superpowers, we practiced magic words, we dreamed of the day an owl would come bearing the letter with our name on it. Every one of us knew better than to step on sidewalk cracks, leave spilt salt on the table, or break the sanctity of a jinx. We believed in angels and fairy godmothers, miracles and blessings and curses alike. We knew, as the smallest and weakest of people, that we were unique, special. We all knew the call to heroism would come for us. Maybe we'd fight a dragon, or tame one and ride it. Maybe we would face dark armies or creatures of the beyond, cackling wizards or alien robots. Whatever image in your mind as a child, one fact remains almost certain. Once, you believed that wonder and adventure would find you. Once, you believed with your whole being that you could have a true, profound, and lasting effect on the world. The message came down to us in 1,000 different ways from 1,000 different voices. You can be anything you want to be, and the smallest act of good can ripple out and change the world forever. Why is it then that as our bodies have grown, our minds dried out? Stronger in muscle, taller in body, but shrunken and withered in spirit. Why, as grown men and women, do we deny the certainties of our youths and the truths of our senses? There's this quote many people have held up as really, really good advice. In fact, it's taken from the Bible. Maybe you know it. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 11. When I was a child, I spoke and thought and reasoned as a child, but when I grew up, I put away childish things. But in truth, this verse discusses only a shift in perspective.
and goes on to describe an adult's understanding of the world as unclear, imperfect, and wanting in clarity. It's not a call to set aside the brilliancy and wonder of childhood at all, but a warning against closing oneself off from a greater truth, under the assumption that you know best. A child might know less than an adult, but they are more ready to learn and more open to new experiences, to the truths older people choose to hide from. If I'm honest, there's a version of this quote that I infinitely prefer, by the great author C.S. Lewis. It goes like this. When I became a man, I put away childish things, including the fear of childishness and the desire to be very grown up. I am of the opinion that there is very little to be said for being very grown up. Of course, jobs need doing. Bills have to be paid. But the songs need to be sung too. We need laughter and imagination and dreaming in our lives also, or we become nothing but creatures of toil and dust. Responsibility doesn't have to exist without wonder, without whimsy, and most of all, without hope. More than that, we need to see the truth before our very eyes, rather than blinker ourselves like a skittish horse. Let's talk for another minute about the genius of Mr. C.S. Lewis before we move on. We can use one of his stories as an example of the ways people choose to hide from the things they cannot explain. Perhaps you'll all remember the story of 4 brothers and sisters who opened a wardrobe onto another world full of animals that could talk, saved it from a wicked witch, and in so doing, saved their wayward selves. The most profound moment of this tale for me, however, had nothing to do with swinging swords, hunting horns that always call help when it's most needed, or enchanted bows that never miss their mark. For me, the most important message in this formative novel occurs when the 2 oldest siblings, still unbelievers, still unable to accept the truth of the magic before them, go and ask the aged professor, their host, for advice. They tell him of their sister's tall tales, how they cannot get her to lay them aside, and begin to fear for her very sanity. He asks them questions that lead them away from these assumptions, and yet they still doubt. In the end, this is his response. Why don't they teach any logic at these schools? There are only 3 possibilities. Either your sister is telling lies, or she is mad, or she's telling the truth. You know she doesn't tell lies, and it is obvious that she is not mad. For the moment then, and unless any further evidence turns up, we must assume that she is telling the truth. It has been many times said in response to this argument that there is a 4th option in all cases such as these, that the little girl could have been deceived, that she might have been trying to tell the truth and still be wrong. Let's discuss that carefully. On its face, this seems like a fabulous counterpoint, and the one I most often encounter as people try to think about magic. Maybe it's just really great fake news for an unnamed, selfish motive. Maybe she simply strayed onto some sort of set and saw a person in a costume she believed to be a fantastical creature. Except the scale of that deception goes beyond all proportion of reasonability the moment you stop and consider it seriously. The child entered a wardrobe on the 2nd floor of an English manor home and stepped through into the out of doors, on the ground. She did not emerge from a house into an English summer garden, where the building she had been standing, but instead into a vast wood in winter, with no ability to see the building that she had exited behind her. She was also not limited by the scope of the building she had previously been in, where she had been able to hike through the snow for some time, go into a cottage, and pass a road with a sleigh pulled by ponies. At no point did she run into walls or a ceiling, or were any such structures discernible to this child while she was in the magical land. Had this been a deeply elaborate trick played on her, the space she found herself in would have to both fit in the manor house she left, and been covert enough within the house to escape her previous discovery, even though the children had been exploring it and its surround thoroughly all day. The world the child experienced through the wardrobe simply does not fit in a space that would allow for the deception. Therefore, if we do as the professor asked us to do, we can absolutely apply logic to eliminate the option of the little girl holding the sincere belief that is also incorrect in this moment. If she is not lying about the experience and is not crazy, but was in fact a perfectly normal person who went through an event that was perfectly unexpected, then the fantastical is the only option that remains. Either magic has allowed her to travel to some other world, or magic has made some other world small enough to fit inside the back room of a house, and the child with it. So why does this argument about being deceived keep coming up again and again and again? Why do we keep telling ourselves that what we have experienced must be a deception perpetrated by others or even by ourselves, even when that deception makes less sense than the event that we have experienced? Here's the thing, though. We've all had that experience. You know it, and I know it too. Maybe it wasn't something as big or crazy or notable as opening a door to a closet and finding yourself in another universe. Maybe it was something much smaller. Maybe someone you cared about made a miraculous recovery when you were told that there was no hope. Maybe you saw someone turn around a corner and you followed them, only to find that they were truly not there anymore. Perhaps a stranger came up to you and said precisely what you needed to hear, when you needed to hear it, changed the course of your life forever, and stepped back out of your life again immediately. Maybe you've seen an actor throw themselves into a role with so much force and passion that they become someone else entirely and transport you to an entirely different world. Even just for a few hours, they manage to hold you spellbound. And again, maybe your experience wasn't so profound. Even as that. Perhaps it's just a person in your life, through sheer determination and tenacity of will, seems to have the seemingly insane belief that the world should just behave the way that they needed to. But damned if it doesn't seem like it actually works, as though the edges of reality bend just a tiny bit to allow them to do and achieve what they want, even if it seems like perhaps it shouldn't be possible to do the things they do every day. Maybe, just maybe, we've all been telling ourselves baseless, comfortable things in order to cover up our experiences because it feels somehow safer. I'm here to say, though, that maybe it wasn't a trick of the light, or dumb luck, or random happenstance. And even more so, perhaps you, a person who on one level or another has been successful and savvy enough to have kept yourself alive and going all these years, is not just, quote, going a bit crazy. Maybe there's another, simpler, more profound explanation to all of this. Maybe it's just true. I know it's scary to be open to the possibilities, I really do. The last worst creature in the bottom of Pandora's box was hope, after all. But what are we without it? Without belief, without wonder, without joy? If you truly stop to think about it seriously, wouldn't it be so much worse, so much more frightening to let go of hope? To have the sincere belief that all the magic has dried up and left us behind? I'm hoping that you'll do something for me tonight. Take a few minutes to sit with these thoughts and try to open the door on your long neglected inner child. Maybe you aren't ready to say, I do believe in fairies, and clap your hands. But maybe, just in your mind, you'll pick that kid up again. That child that is still full of dreams and ready to believe in heroes and true love and saving the day. That part of you that you put in a dusty cupboard under the stairs with the memories of games played and toys loved. And you'll say to that little child, that old facet of yourself, I do believe in you. Let them teach you to believe in yourself again, in your power to change the world for the better. The power to be open to what is new and what is strange. The power to let yourself believe in magic again.
It was a long one, but a good one.
Sorry to talk for a year.
It was
I
very
do that
good.
sometimes.
Very nice.
Yeah, it was great.
It's
Very
good. It's very good.
Next up, we have Darren's diatribe. Here we go.
Alright, so you want me to just record this thing and it's going on the air? I could write something out, I guess. But I'd probably just second guess everything about it. Might be easier if I just do the thing and try to forget you're here watching. Just a sec. Well, before I found magic, I was pretty much lost, I reckon. Bad childhood. Only decent person in it was my mom, and she died when I was young. My dad is a pretty awful person. I won't go into that. I had met a girl a while back, a few years ago. She was one of the other few good people I'd ever met in my life at the time. She died too. Drugs. I had gotten them, but she had a bad reaction. I'd pretty much given up at that point. Didn't see much good reason for living. I was just going through the motions, taking what I could get my hands on, selling the rest, using people I met for whatever means. Basically anything to either numb what I was feeling for a while, circling the drain, just waiting for the time to come when it was finally over. Eventually I met these folks through somewhat random circumstance, I guess. Strange, but in a way, my apartment burning down could have been the best thing that ever happened to me. See, some of these folks got their own problems. Everyone does, I guess, but they're trying to keep things together, trying to make the world a better place. And they introduced me to magic and what it means, I guess. It's funny, you know, I remember being mad when they were nice to me. At least some of them were. I remember not trusting niceties. I knew then, as I do now, that the world can be an awful place full of wicked people and randomly dished out pain that sweeps into people's lives and just destroys anything good, anything with light in it. I remember knowing that as I'm going through these motions and basically being an ass, using everything I find only to benefit myself, to keep my head above water for just a bit longer. I was one of those wicked people for all intents, and here were these folks trying to help me. Why would they do that? I didn't trust it at first. I couldn't. Not yet. They showed me what was possible, that magic was something that's alive in the world and what could be done with it. They let me pick my own path too, learn as I saw fit, and I reckon I don't learn well. I never did. But that's a different story. That belief in magic hit me like a ton of bricks, as I imagine it would for anyone. Gave me a purpose, I suppose. Helped me see that we all have the ability to change things for the better. Helped me stop living for my own dying. And gave me something else to focus on than just how fucked up everything is. And I suppose it's a bit cliche to think I suddenly realized that life was worth living and that I could make a more positive impact than before. But it's not a realization you understand until you're in it. Not really. I just decided I didn't want to see good people die anymore. That I had something I could use to help stop it. Suddenly I was surrounded by good people, each putting their lives on the line every day, trying to do the same. Took some thinking to adjust to this. How could someone like myself deserve this random goodness to pull them back from the edge. I was still constantly screwing up too. That made it hard, I suppose. Not being able to save everyone, even with all the help we had. Still good people were lost along the way. But I suppose I realized that I wasn't going to let them die in vain, that I wasn't going to let it turn me into something worse in the end, something that spreads more of that pain through the world, and that even if I couldn't stop all the pain, maybe I could at least make a small impact, a dent with what time I have left, and that was good enough. Good enough for me, at least. It's still an ongoing process, I guess, but I sort of realized early on that magic saved me. Well, these people saved me, but between them and magic, it sort of brought me back to something I thought I'd lost a long time ago. And if we can make other people realize that too, then maybe we really can make the world a better place. Give people their own reasons to keep going, their own reasons for not being that thing that just spreads more pain in the world. I don't know if magic is something that used to be more a part of us in the old days or where it really comes from, but we can change things for the better. All of us, together. But it's up to all of us. It starts with believing that better is possible, I think. That there's something else out there that can't be explained as easily as you might think. Something that has a purpose and a reason, and we're all a part of it. I suppose that's all I got. Any suggestions?
Oh my god.
He's a cowboy, baby.
Guys, I don't know
So,
I don't know what accent you're talking about. That's just how I talk.
in all honesty, Darren or Sam, both of ya, that one was honestly one of my favorites.
It's very kind. Thank you.
All right. Up next, we have a rant from Reylen. Here we go.
Give me this. I got something to say. All right, everybody. Listen up. Some fuckhead is over here spouting nonsense about magic being gone. Look, the world isn't always the brightest. Sometimes it drags you down until you're ragged and you feel like you have nothing left. Sometimes it leaves you so broken that you shut everyone out and it leaves you feeling worthless, or it turns you into a raging bitch that no one wants to fuck with. The world tries to leave people lonely. Only the strength and power within can keep you going. As a child, I didn't have the best life. My sister and myself were abused. Our mother passed away when I was young. I was sexually assaulted and went from foster home to foster home. I felt like I had nothing left. I felt like it was just myself and my sister against the world. I looked up to her, looked up to the power that she had honed within herself, her self-control when others hurt her, her control in stressful situations. She is everything I want to aspire to be. As the people of this city, we are some fucked up people, but that's okay. Some of us have grown into our true potential and our true power within, and some of us are just figuring out. Who the fuck cares? Take everything in your own time. And don't allow shrimp-dicked people like The Voice tell you that magic is gone, because it's not. It's within you, waiting to be brought forth. It's waiting for you with open arms.
All right.
I loved every second of that shit.
Yeah, it was great.
That was so
I
perfect.
knew exactly what you were in for the moment. It was, give me that shit.
Give me that shit. I literally saw this little blonde woman grab a microphone directly out of somebody's hand. Just give me that.
I really would have listened to this again later. Sam, we gotta show the broken people.
So with with this there is sort of a as Raelyn's rant goes out over the air, I'm going to say, you can feel a sort of shift down your guys' spine. But we're not done yet. We still got more. Skipping over the Quicksilver cover. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna go to Anthony's anecdote, and then I may need to do some other stuff. Give me a second.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Hi, my name's Anthony, and I run with a group of friends, running this little station. Kind of a magical little station, one where dreams come true. I know some of mine are, but we've got a real problem. Someone out there is trying to convince everyone that the magic we feel in our everyday lives doesn't exist. And, well, that's just not true. I mean, think on it. True love's first kiss, that feeling you get when you're with those you care about, family, friends, hell, even just succeeding at a job you've been fighting so hard for. I know firsthand that things have been rough this last year. I mean, hell, we're only a few months in, and do I even want to talk about going outside? But we need to dare to dream. And the magic inside us is what helps us dream and make those dreams a reality. I'm a nobody artist. I mean, I'm sure some of my songs have gotten out there and I've never gone anywhere. But you know what? I dreamed of it. I've always dreamed about being on a radio like this. And you know what? I'm doing my part. Doing my part. And I think the magic of it all is all of us coming together like this. So, dare to dream. Shoot over the rainbow. No, that's not it.
All right, well. Seems that there are some things that are having trouble, so I'm going to try to...
Drugs.
Drugs?
Yeah!
Drugs!
Oh.
Wait, let's
No
just hear
drugs for right now. Give me 1 second.
Oh no, it broke the cameras.
I can't.
1 second, I will fix the camera.
Hello? Okay, I hear Darren laughing. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh.
Just cutting onions.
Yeah, Tess, you tell God how sad you are.
Tell him.
Yeah, baby girl. Yeah.
She hears you in the microphone. She's so excited.
Hi, Tess. Little baby.
All right. Everyone should be able to rejoin the thing and watch?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, hang on. There we go.
I read soliloquy as Soldier Boy for some reason.
Wow.
Life is a gift that you should hold close and treasure. How can you not see each and every breath as magic? Hold it close and don't let go. Don't let anyone steal that magic from you. It is yours alone. Perhaps just as magical as the people that come into our lives to share it with us. Sometimes they come barreling into your life like a whirlwind, stealing your attention. And sometimes we don't even notice those that come in quietly like a gentle breeze. It doesn't make them any less important. It doesn't make them any less special. Those people may only be in our life for a short time, or they can have a place with you for ages. There are even those that will be stolen from us. We can fight to get them back, or we can let them be free. Each is a special sort of magic in their own way, making their own marks in our lives. We aren't guaranteed a tomorrow. If you knew that life would be stolen from you today, what would you do? Would you ask that guy out? Would you give in to desire? Would you do that thing that has always frightened you? Would you see if you can actually rob that bank like you imagine you can? What do you mean, take it out? People imagine they can do that. Would you confess your feelings to your loved ones? Would you say goodbye, or would you let them just enjoy the magic of the day without the looming end you know is coming for you? No one knows when that day is, so treasure every moment like it was your last. Don't let fear hold you back. Take that cooking class, learn to play the guitar, write that novel you keep putting off. Relish the feeling of the rush when you jump out of that plane. Steal each and every moment that you can. Sparkle like the priceless diamond that you are. Don't let anyone steal your shine. Don't let someone steal your joy. Don't let someone steal your magic. You are a being of wonder, stardust, and light. Your life, is a priceless jewel. Let the magic of life remind you of your own miracles. You are a divine being of magic. Don't let anyone steal magic from you. Those that do not believe in magic are destined to never find it. Let it fill your life. Treasure it and keep it safe. Life is too short not to believe. Life is a gift that...
That's really good.
All right. And
love Sara Bess.
we have come
Some
to
fucker.
Yes!
Yes!
Thanks. All right.
Tell Emma that this is dedicated to Maxwell.
Yeah, all right.
Yes.
So Emma, this is dedicated to Maxwell, and here we go.
Some fucker on the radio said that magic was gone, claimed that no one noticed. Of course no one noticed, because magic isn't gone. They just don't understand what magic is. Magic can be spells, witches and wizards, dragons, ghosts, demons. Fairy tales are a magic in themselves, certainly. We need to believe in that magic because it gives us a sense of wonder. It stirs our imagination. But you see, that is more magical than those other things. Imagination, creativity, love, chemistry, knowledge, secrets, alchemy, anger, and dreams. The very nature of being human is magic. We are each unique with passions and obsessions that drive us. For some, there is nothing better than the smell of a new book or a fresh cup of tea. Some people love seeing the world through the lens of a camera to capture each moment in timelessness, finding places of history and standing in awe that George Washington or some other famous person could have stood in that very spot. The excitement of learning a new secret or figuring out a puzzle. One person is content sitting at home watching reruns of their favorite show, but another prefers to go out and drink at a bar. Everyone has their own struggles, their own strengths and weaknesses. That rush of adrenaline or the fiery rage that bubbles inside us. Our hands can build, create, or destroy. We can set aside our disbelief as a figure walks out on a stage and we allow ourselves to believe them someone or something else for a time. Even with our differences, we share that common bond of being human. Magic is growing up in a house where you're worth only as much as you can contribute in whatever way your guardians desire. The pain of waking up every day, knowing that it will be just like the last, but still having hope for something better. Believing that you are better than your situation. Rising above it, taking that hope and letting it burn brightly within you so that you can stand on your own 2 feet with your head held high. Magic is not breaking when the world is cruel. Magic is opening your eyes to the world and the universe around you. It's taking notice of the fireflies coming out in the night air on your stroll. It's the racing of your heart when he leans in to kiss you. Seeing the glint in his eyes like the twinkling of stars. Joy and heartbreak, strength and weakness. Our bodies and minds are a wonder of magic. Listen to the rhythm of your heart. That is your rhythm, the music of you. The touch of another, the sight of the sky, the smell of a flower, the taste of a fresh beignet from your favorite cafe. Have you stopped to think about how much our minds do every day? All of those sensations, cataloging and interpreting all of that information. It regulates your body, your heartbeat, your breath. It lets us move. Our mind takes chemicals and electrical signals that it receives and interprets each and every one of them. The breeze against your skin, the sun shining down on your face. The brain is intimately involved in every aspect of our lives. Its functions go almost unnoticed. We just accept that we breathe and blink and stand and move. It makes our heart beat. It keeps our memories safe, bringing them to the surface when a sight or scent stirs something within us. It creates amazing things, stories and songs. It lets us believe that magic is real. Dopamine, norepinephrine, serotonin, glutamate, endorphins, all created in our brain. Things that drive us, affect us, all of these different neurotransmitters that control how we feel. Our body is a temple to these chemicals and hormones that make us who we are. The brain takes all of these different messages it receives and relays them throughout the body by the central nervous system. Billions and billions of neurons make this possible. Surely that is magic, is it not? Learning, adapting, relating, caring, loving, hating, living, creating, cultivating, connecting, dreaming, inspiring, laughing, succeeding, and failing, destroying, empathizing, communicating, understanding, knowing, and choosing. Each and every one of those things is magic in their own way. Magic isn't gone. Magic can never be undone, because to do that would be to undo ourselves. Each and every one of us is magic, has magic. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. We may not always be able to feel it, but it's there inside of us. You just have to believe.
All right, and for a special little treat,
No, God damn it. Dopamine, norepinephrine.
Yes, give it to me.
That is not how you say that word. Norepinephrine.
Norepinephrine.
Dopamine,
Norepinephrine. Norepinephrine.
norepinephrine.
Epinephrine.
Norepinephrine.
Yes.
Nor.
Yes!
Mhm.
I love you so much.
I'm not a smart lady.
You is a smart lady because you came up with all of that.
Norepinephrine.
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 Yes. Now say epinephrine.
Epinephrine.
All right. Epinephrine.
Epinephrine.
Norepinephrine.
Norepinephrine.
No.
Ew.
No. That's perfect. You
Now say
have to
Cool Whip.
keep that because Mercedes might not actually be able
She knows how to
say
say
that.
Mercedes knows norepinephrine, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Norepinephrine.
Epinephrine. Dopamine. Norepinephrine. Serotonin. Stop laughing at me.
Epinephrine.
Epinephrine.
All right.
Epinephrine. 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 That one was not right. Epinephrine. Epinephrine. Norepinephrine.
All right.
Norepinephrine.
Yes.
Oh God, I hate it.
I love this.
Norepinephrine.
Use this time to open up my drink.
Okay.
I'm gonna use this time to
Oh, there's
close myself in the bathroom.
gonna need a beer for this one.
right, so
Yeah.
Dopamine. Norepinephrine. Serotonin. Glutamate.
and that's where it is. And that is
Yeah!
all of the things.
I love it.
Yeah.
That was great. That was very wholesome and good.
All
You're not
right.
Completely out of the water, though.
Oh, we have something else. Well, then take us away.
Hello?
We
What
believe
is
in
this
something
first?
more. I got it.
Right.
We believe in something more. All of us remember games and our secret desire. Our beyond is deeper than any lore. Our dreams were real, and so was the truth that we swore, only stopping to complete what was asked of prior. We believe in something more. Until we are told what life is for, we age told to put childish things away, no more to inquire. Our beyond is deeper than any lore. Our worth becomes what time we pour. Adults make us all the liar. We believe in something more. Superstition and logic to start a war. Leaving our feelings in the mire, our beyond is deeper than any lore. We hide our shame, nothing but a dry spore. A balance on a delicate wire. We believe in something more, but our lives are not to be made into a chore. We all sing from the same choir. Our beyond is deeper than any lore. Magic is magic, with all its candor, with a passion of an unending wildfire. We believe in something more. Our beyond is deeper than any lore. Signed, Maxwell.
And
My boy.
Home by Maxwell. So, if you have seen on the side, I've put up all of these lovely, lovely things here, and well then, so.
Oh my god, I'm scared, guys.
Oh no,
You're scared?
It's
Ah!
gonna come down to a dice roll. I forgot that.
So, I think we had Tilly's tirade first. That got you guys about an 8%.
Okay.
You know. Then, let's see, we had, I believe from there, Haley's address, which, well, that's gonna get you about a 15.
Holy shit.
That was
We
a good one.
had Darren's diatribe, which gets you about let's say, okay, 1 second, gonna go here. That gets you about an 11, let's just say. Aoife's assessment also got you about an 11. The cover songs got you 6%. Isabelle's invocation got you another 15%. And Anthony's song got around 13%. And we had Reylenn's rant got you 14%. And at that time, that's when you hit 100%.
Hell yeah!
Awesome.
I'm very pleased
Nice,
we got
Steph.
100%
Suck
to
my
fucking
dick.
shrimp dick.
Yeah!
That is
Shrimp
very
dick.
unknown armies.
Oh my god.
got it with the
other
Oh
ones.
my god.
The other ones got there. So now you have succeeded in your anecdote to win the war of words. That's why I described at that point a change going over everyone. In fact, everyone who is here, if you have an identity, a what's it called, a avatar path that is below 30%, you can add. Well, actually, roll a d10 and add that amount of points to your avatar. You can also do this for your the last objective we did.
Oh, so 2d10.
What do you mean?
Yeah, 2d10 if for the last objective. If it won't push you over.
And that's only if you're below 35.
Only if you're
Okay,
below 30.
So that's Haley.
I can't see anymore. Are you laughing because you rolled double ones?
This is Ray.
I rolled a 6 and a 10. When I rolled a 10, I went crazy. Sorry.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
He said I natted on the dice.
All right. Now, as you got your guys' broadcast goes out into the night and then into the morning, Cynthia Neal is kind of out on the prow of the ship, sort of just sort of smoking and just sort of looking off into the sunrise. What are you all doing?
Oof. Probably smoking, let's be honest.
Yeah, it's Darren.
Dalen's walking out for a smoke.
Yeah.
Ray's kind of searching around and is like, so where's Anthony? No one told me where he was.
Tilly just kind of hugs her real tight.
Darren looks down, doesn't make eye contact.
Seems it's not a war if someone named Tony doesn't get taken out. I wish that wasn't a theme of my life.
You guys are hilarious. Alright, tell me where he actually is.
Oh,
He protected all of us. And he died a true warrior, Ray.
saved all of us in that room.
If he didn't do what he did, I wouldn't be here. Nobody else would be here. Aoife wouldn't be here. And he loved you.
Aoife. Please tell me they're joking.
No, honey, they're not. Their healer tried to help, but there's not much left. And I don't know what we do now. But we're gonna find out if there's anything we can do. But for right now, he's gone.
She just kind of drops to her knees. Trying to hold it together.
You don't need
Tilly
to hold it
just hold.
together, hun. It's over now. And it's the right time to cry. So you should just go ahead and cry.
Probably hear some distant gunfire. The voice has been launching or some people have been trying to board you guys in inflatable rafts and things like that that they're rowing. A gunfire does not work well with them. All in all, your position on the boat is rather impregnable. People that are able to, cruise up alongside with, say, a motorboat, are easily picked off, as you can just sort of fire down at them, and there isn't much they can do. You have a floating fortress. And
Ray kind of curls in on herself and is just a large pit of despair as she sobs and tries to catch her breath.
You get used to it eventually.
Who said that?
Cynthia.
Anthony's ex-girlfriend.
Oh God.
No! Do we feel our magic back?
No.
No?
No, your magic isn't back.
Alright, cool. I'm punching this bitch in the face.
Oh jeez.
Aoife will try to stop you.
Oh my God.
That's gonna have to be some rolls.
Opposed struggle rolls, yes.
Roll to restrain child.
Could somebody possibly roll for me? I'm afraid I'm not able to reach my computer just a second.
I can roll a D100 for you.
That would be great.
Let me see what my target is.
Let me see if she flips this first.
It's a 90.
Oh, okay.
So... God damn it. Load! Alright, there we go. So Raelyn's fighter, which is struggle, is at 67. So that's a success.
So your 90 is not going to work for stopping this. I don't think
Even
that
if you flip.
I don't think Aoife has a 90 yet.
Can I?
At this,
No,
so
she's
you
not
push
lucky.
past Aoife and you sock Cynthia Neal in the face, and she just looks at you and she's like, "Fuck!"
Do not talk about him. Am I understood?
Oh, you were close, were you? How long did you fucking know him?
He was a good person when you were a one-night stand.
Now she is. You know what? You have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
His name out of your mouth.
Anthony
Right up.
Chambers.
Ray, that's enough. You don't know this person's story, and she wasn't trying to hurt you. And nothing that you can do nothing you can do to her is going to help him. Stop it. You're making this worse for everyone, and it's not going to make you feel any better.
Every good thing that I have gets stripped away from me.
I'm
Join
still here.
the fucking club. You think you know loss? Fine, you're upset. I've lost more than you. I know loss more than you, little girl.
Do you?
Yes.
Were you a mom at 13? I lost my child, so I don't care if you think you know more about loss than me. I don't care.
Right. Let's go inside.
He'll go inside with Aoife.
Cynthia walks away. AJ, what are you doing?
Who the fuck cares? Give me more of that. Nobody gives a shit about Jake. Give me more of that.
That is not true.
Yeah,
You were a fan favorite the episode you were here, buddy.
Yeah, dude.
Definitely, man.
Well, I wish I could say he was doing something exciting, but he's not.
Is he putting his actual pole in his boyfriend now?
Excuse me?
Jesus! Oh no!
No, the poor bastard's a workaholic. He's probably still managing whatever equipment's around.
That's what they're calling it.
Yeah.
So that's what the kids are calling
That's
it.
what the kids are calling it these days.
God, you guys.
This ain't even the worst.
Anything else anyone wants to do as the day of May the 1st slowly drags on?
No, I can't think of anything.
Cry.
Yeah. Mope.
Happy May Day, y'all.
Definitely
You guys
be
can
moping.
Mope and cry and all those things. As you
There are no
float-
pancakes on this day.
In a week.
Yeah, no, that might be a thing. Yeah, no, able to sleep. The boat's a little, uncomfortable, but I'm sure, exhaustion will take care of that. No. May 1st comes and May 1st goes.
Then it's Haley's birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Haley. Your friend died. We got you a present. Your dead friend,
Oh.
Like a corpse.
Oh. Thanks.
Hope you like rigor mortis.
Mhm.
It's not even rigor mortis. It's just fucking chunks at this point.
You're right. It's just stale chunks.
Speaking of the drink,
Speaking of chunks,
Speaking of chunks, how splattered is the viscera? Like, are they actually chunks, or is it just like goo?
I mean, I'm sure there's some chunks.
But mostly goo.
it's probably mostly goo. Yeah,
Mostly goo. Yeah.
mostly goo.
Gotcha. If he were in chunks, I might be able to fix it. But
If he were in chunks, I'd be able to find that stinking pick. But no, viscera.
Yeah, the pick might have gotten destroyed too. Huh?
Yeah.
Big
Yeah,
time.
it's gonna be pretty difficult to get put this Humpty Dumpty back together again. Yeah. Now eventually you guys do hear of a message set out through a lot lesser channels than normal. A message that basically reads something along the lines of, it would appear that those who seek to blind you have succeeded. They shall lull you to your sacrifice and death with promises with fairy tales and promises of magic. Know that in the end, I offered you truth, and you have rejected it.
who frickin' who, asshole?
Yeah, I hear.
Yep. And that is the last broadcast of the Voice of the People that is heard on the night of May 1st.
Yeah, get fucked.
You have laid a firm foundation that magic does exist in the minds of humanity. And from there are infinite possibilities. A door of an alliance may have been a little bit shut with Reylen deciding she wanted to deck Cynthia. The one person that she was really connected to and had any reason to, show mercy on here is dead and not coming back. So, that punch may have just sealed a whole bunch of people's fates. Thank you, Raelynn.
Thanks, Reylen.
You're welcome.
No!
She's in grief. Leave her alone.
I'm not.
You could have said the same thing about Cynthia, you bitch. I love you.
I need my whacking newspaper again.
You're whacking newspaper.
No.
I'm sure Max has a book somewhere. Just bop her with it. Just dunk.
Maxwell isn't currently. One second.
That's okay. Sorona's gonna beat my ass later. It's fine.
Max isn't necessarily currently on the boat with his library, as he probably hasn't moved it. All right.
Yeah, no, that's Skinner right there, bud.
What do you mean?
Skinner doesn't have a penis. He removed it to save someone.
The greatest sacrifices were made.
That's a big
Jake,
sacrifice.
You would know that you guys are getting phone calls from people. People who know about magic and wanting to know what you guys know about. It would seem that you have opened yourself up to a whole bunch of things around the world. And as Raelynn looks up into the sky, she thinks she can see a figure riding upon a horse across the galaxy. We have
It's your boy.
It's your boy Sprinkles.
And the fucking dope bandana.
He's dope. He's fucking dope.
I'm legit crying.
Dope as hell.
I love it so much.
Oh, Javi.
I'm glad you like him.
Dope as fuck.
So much wisdom in that dope bandana.
I gotta get that for the thumbnail. I gotta.
Please do it, please.
You need to put some shrimp. You need to put some shrimp for the thumbnail as well.
Yeah, put some shrimp in there.
Yeah,
Just sprinkle it around as a border.
That's not a bad
Shrimp.
idea.
Oh my god. Yes. I'm so
Please.
glad I put that in the speech now.
Shrimp dick.
Shrimp and eggplant emoji is going in the thumbnail for sure.
That's the two emojis for the title.
You want to know what's funny? I would have probably gotten a major from that.
You would have.
I'm so fucking upset.
But no,
I would have too.
you know,
The voice might be a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as such, has no dick to shrimp.
The shrimpest of dick.
Dick was a verb.
It's really
Listen,
No.
I'm just proud of myself for being like clever enough to come up with that on the fly.
You're so
Only
good.
in Uno could someone say I felt clever enough to say shrimp dick.
Shrimp dick.
Oh man.
This has been a great year.
Yeah.
So it is around this time David Skinner Samson is going to pull everyone in Pops together to have a sort of little powwow meeting about everything that's happened.
Okay.
It's going to pull everyone in, and you are allowed to invite other people if you think they are, shall we say, possible recruits to the cause.
No,
People who
I'm not.
might- No?
I'm not doing that shit again.
You're not doing that shit again?
No, last time I tried, I got in trouble, and then it was a whole thing. No.
You can't trick me, old man. Not again.
Okay. So as Jake and Catherine, and Peter and Charles and Noel are there, he sort of goes, well, we have done something great yet again. We have saved magic. Now, there are many places that we could, and then his phone starts to ring.
Uh-oh.
He looks at it, pulls it out, presses it, turns it on speaker, and sets it out there, and you hear a voice on the other end go, David, dear. Is that you?
What the fuck is that?
What did someone say?
I thought Haley said, "What's that?" And Izzy whispered back, "Queenie."
Oh.
Just congratulations. I hear your group decided to do something. I may be planning something, and I would appreciate your cooperation if you think that we can work together.
What's Skinner's reaction to this?
Does not seem happy.
Oh.
They're on the board so everyone can see. Here it is.
Where? Oh.
No! Why
It
did
is
you use
Regina!
that? Why'd you use that photo? You just ruined her! I'm so upset!
Wait, what's going on? I can't see.
It's Scarlett Johansson! I fucking love her, and he turned her into a villain!
Soiled it.
Yep.
Soiled it!
Steph, do you care to enlighten our Caitlin on the history of this?
So we ran a Dresden Files game set in New Orleans with kind of the head of our party was a white court vampire named Regina LeBlanc, whose face claim is Scarlett Johansson. In fact, that exact picture.
Oh.
There is
I'm
precedence
so upset.
for her being a queen in New Orleans. And yes. So she goes, I can see that it's taking you some time. Don't worry. Be in touch. Click. So,
Why did that feel more like a threat than a request?
Because it was.
I mean, at which point Skinner goes, it's both. Do not expect anything with Erica Fisher to be just one-dimensional. She always has at least two angles on any situation. It was very much a warning to keep clear of her, or an invitation to help her ascend to her greatness.
Why do I get the feeling that that would be very bad?
Because it would.
Well,
Do you even know why? Haley, with all of your quick responses.
well,
It's
she's
just-
She's a queen. Regina, Queenie. She's always had that super K. She's one of the old guard. And she's looking to tear down the true king.
Why? The king seems good.
She thinks it's outdated. She thinks something more corporate would be better suited.
Gross.
After all, she runs or ran a burger empire.
Well, the Mac started in one. I don't think that they were very corporate, though.
Oh no, she was corporate. She was in Max. She was high up in the McDonald's chain. She did a lot of good for Mac attacks, but had a lot of interesting ideas that didn't have much traction when Superconductor was around. And before the Purge, when there were a lot of voices. Now she has those loyal to her, those who have seen her ways. And I doubt that she is just going to wait around. In truth, with all this energy that has been put into the air from the war between the 33rds and the Voice, it's likely a proper time for her to strike. One avatar has already fallen. Why not more?
But are you talking about the healer?
Yes, the healer. And then the king. They aren't necessarily in the same direction, but sometimes a backlash is also acceptable. Okay, we should discuss what we are going to do next with our rather large operation here and all of our lives. And with that, I think that is a good place to end this.
You guys dealt with the Voice. You can deal with corporate lady. Yeah, we can do. We can handle that, right?
War number
Darren's
3.
tearing up in the corner.
Isn't she the Two-Faced one?
No, she's not the Two-Faced one.
Oh shit! Sorry. Right. I blanked. Never mind.
The Two-Faced one is over here.
It's T and I.
No. Well, I'm not sure which one we're talking about at this point, but
The one that dated Joker, I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. I thought
Yeah,
you were
that's
talking
who.
about. I thought you were talking about the sleeper agent that was sent after Superconductor.
No.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'd rather deal with fucking this bitch than Scarlett Johansson. Poor Scarlett Johansson, you did her such a disservice.
You hear that, Scarlett? She's after you. For legal reasons, this is a joke.
They did you such a disservice. I love you.
Oh dear. Well, I
Anyway.
guess we have to restart Max now.
Possibly.
Yeah.
There may be some time. You do have the...
We do have the what?
The what?
The what?
voice left as a parting gift that may buy you some time before Matt in again. And as Steph pointed out, there is a few more days before the stay-at-home orders are lifted, and things become more difficult.
Oh man.
You have time, and we have choices, and we have decisions. You solved this one problem, but as we have seen, the world is full of issues. I hope you all have enjoyed this.
Yes.
Wrap up to the arc of the voice in Megawatts Hornets.
Hey!
You almost got me on that one.
It seemed like a fitting little end with all of your voices added and unfortunately a character demise. But I think it went well for the most part.
Ain't that the truth? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was. That was a good. That was a
Yeah.
good episode.
It was a good episode.
Man. Well, I guess we do announcements or whatever.
I don't know if I have it in me.
I'm emotionally
spent.
drained.
Yeah.
Then we can all just say that if you're looking for announcements, they're probably still valid from the last episode. Go watch that again. In fact, go watch all the back catalog of
There you
RamblinManTV.
Yeah, go check out all 44 sessions. I can do
You're looking
announcements.
for the rest of the story.
I was just playing. So first up, check out Steph's dice designs. Lucky Cat Dice Designs. Right here. There's the link tree for it. You can go check it out. All of the socials.
I really need to start posting back on TikTok.
Yes, you do.
I've been missing it.
I also need to get back into TikTok. I haven't posted anything there in a while.
No, you haven't.
No, you haven't, bro.
It's been a minute. Let's see. Javi has a YouTube. You should check it out. He sacrificed himself for us tonight, so the least you can do is go give him a subscribe on YouTube. It's ChaoticReunion on YouTube. There's a link right there. If you're watching on YouTube, all this stuff is down in the description below. Also, we have AceofWandsDesigns by Tilly on Instagram, TikTok, and Ko-Fi, right?
Yes.
There's those links there for
If
you.
it's turn, it's coffee.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Kofi or
Joanne,
coffee.
why don't you just set up a link tree?
I just haven't put everything on it. I am so lazy, Steph.
I will help you tomorrow.
When?
Yeah.
My love, I will not see you for another 2 weeks. Recall? You recall this?
So upset.
No.
The
I'm sorry.
betrayal.
I'm pretty sure I told you just before we did Cribbus. And then we got distracted by Cribbus.
Cribbus was amazing. Yeah.
Don't forget to check out AWiseManOnce on twitch.tv / AWiseManOnce and on YouTube at AWiseManArchives 6765. Here's the links for that here. And yeah, you can find me on Twitch, on YouTube, on Twitter. It's RamblinManTV everywhere.
The archives may be getting updates. They may be getting updates.
Good deal, dude. Right on.
So you can go back and watch other shows and see why I do terrible, horrible things to these people and wonder why they continue to associate with me.
10 dragon episodes. Woo!
And dragon episodes will be among them.
Additionally,
Additionally,
Oh, don't watch my dumbs.
Watch your dumbs.
additionally,
Well, technically, they have just watched your dumbs.
There's a lot of dumbs.
Yeah. But
additionally,
I did some good. Go ahead.
you did do some good.
You
You
did
did do
good.
some good, and we love you, Caitlin. Additionally, there may be something new coming to A Wise Man Once. Something dark.
Ooh, cool.
Something as a sort
than
of
this?
interim. What?
Better than this?
Oh, yes.
Darker than this? Yeah, that's the question.
Oh. Oh.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
It do actually sound real cool.
I suppose I can give a little sneak peek here.
Ooh.
I have revealed it in other places, and so, well, first of all, there is something new coming. There may be something new coming to this channel or to a channel near you.
Oh yeah.
What?
It's he's the
Hello?
masks. He's
Oh yeah!
Roll 20, yeah.
Hell yeah!
Oh God.
That's what's up.
Eternal suffering.
Something new might be coming to the Masks game. Sam, who was worried about possibly losing, connection with us, because I told him that if he's not in the game with us, that I'm kicking him to the curb like the monster that I am. And so he decided to jump in on the Mask game, which is run by the lovely Emma over on my channel currently, but I'm sure he'll steal it and put it on his channel also. Seems like the kind of guy he is.
Just Steph.
Thank you for the intellectual property. I haven't even asked if I can stream it yet. I'll have to talk.
I'll make sure I talk to Emma tomorrow and tell her under no circumstances are you allowed to profit in any way from your time and investment with us. How dare you, sir? How dare you? But so there is this.
Oh,
Yeah!
share it again. I lost it.
Ooh.
Share the image one more time, please. Shift Z.
All right, 1 second.
Thank you.
There we go.
Ooh, Vampire Masquerade.
The Requiem, not Masquerade.
I've never heard of the Requiem. Is it the same, like made by the same people?
It is made by the same people.
Oh, that's cool.
It's the New World version. I'll admit I'm stealing a lot of stuff from the Masquerade because I think Masquerade has better lore. But no.
That's gonna be cool.
And I have a party of 5 people, including a return of a classic character. I wanted to keep this game a little small because we're going to see each one of these people go through a story and see what becomes of them. And they are going to have to hunt down apparently the what's it called? Seneschal of their city has been called for a blood hunt. It's rumored that he may have broken the masquerade, and there are some things going on there. And I'm going to show you the elders of, it's set in Annapolis, Maryland, and so the elders of DC, which are just a stone's throw away, are playing a very vital role, and I shall let you see. This is
Wow.
Ooh.
The Septum. The current 7 vampires that run DC and feed.
Dude. That cool.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. So, with this,
So not this Saturday, but
stick
next
around.
Saturday.
Next Saturday should be a session at which we are at least planning some things. Someone could make it, and we're still might be setting some up. So we'll either be live or it'll be another session 0. But no, that is something that is coming.
Oh yeah.
So January 28th.
Right on.
Whoa.
Good stuff, guys.
Oh, and as always, we do have a on Tuesdays when we're not doing masks. There is also the Verdant Crescents of Salem Secondary. And they are getting into a lot of trouble. You can watch Caitlin not be a murder hobo and try to be a pacifist, and how wonderful that works out.
I told you I wasn't lying, Sam, you shit.
Look at her right there.
Look at
Her right there, far on that end, right there, with the arms open wide and that blank, vacant stare. She's not going to hurt you at all.
Where's the knife?
Where's the knife?
She doesn't have a knife. She kills you with kindness in this one, all right?
Very
Yeah.
kindly, she stabs you in the neck.
And on the other side, if you look down, you will see the fabled bunny slippers. You know what? You know what? Joanne, tell them a little bit about the aliens and the turtle, all right?
Well, you see, the aliens, they run the government. They have this brooch, and they take our form, and they're just fucking with the system, man. And we gotta. And one of the things that I see them trying to do is eco cleanup, and that's really helping the turtle, man. We gotta keep this turtle good, man. Like.
Oh, sweetie, that's so wonderful. And then there's the fact of the day star.
I kind of feel like every time she talks about the aliens, the story changes.
Yeah.
No, you guys just aren't listening. Look, I have a binder.
Those are all the shows that we currently have going on. Okay.
I happen to be personal friends with that alien in one version of the universe. He's a great guy.
I knew it.
He's super chill.
He is the least chill thing in the universe, but we love him.
I don't know. I mean, he's sitting there playing on his laptop in the middle of, medieval England, just like, yeah, no, it's fine. I'm just,
Look, Sarah, I slept with him. I feel like I know him better.
Fair, but that's also not the universe in which we were personal friends. I haven't really met him that much in medieval England.
Fair, yes, true. You were personal friends with him in the and to be fair, he no longer exists in their universe timeline. They are playing post him. So she's like, aliens control the government. She's just like she's a little late.
Yeah, you're just a little bit behind.
I have documentation.
We also have documentation. Well,
yours is wrong.
That's the fire and passion I want to see you actually playing the character. All right.
Listen, get me sleep deprivation and 2 energy drinks, and you got it, baby.
I'm gonna fire
Please,
up
no.
Ancient Aliens on Netflix now.
You should do that. Anyway.
No, that sounds great, guys. You guys got a lot of good content going. Check them out. WiseManOnce, Twitch.tv, and YouTube.
Get it on appointment because otherwise Javi's gonna have to upload it because I'm too lazy to do it.
I know that feeling. I told you guys I was up till 3 a.m. What time did I start? It was like 8 p.m. right? I started on the last video, and it took until 3 a.m. to finish. It takes a lot of time. to upload.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Well, I'm sure everybody tries to upload their videos to YouTube in the middle of the night when they're
probably
not
do.
trying to use their internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's also like
Anyway.
you have to wait for it to render and shit.
True. Speaking of the middle of the night, and I think we're still live.
We are.
Yeah.
What better way?
That's good.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.